Prisoner. Here's all these streams and for you guys today.
Story mode.
Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Foreign spirits changing. Okay. Oh, this is actually animated. Well, yeah. No, it's better at close. It's okay. It's a little bad when it's far out, but outside of that, the close-ups aren't bad whatsoever. Mm, okay. I actually like the con she's appearing. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright, nice. That's a nice animation. Well, I guess it was sort of like a cinematic into the title card. Alright. Oh, that was a nice. Okay. Alright, that was nice. I like the transition. Mm. Oh, nice. Yikes. Ooh, I like the tongue on that one. That's alright. Just not even hesitant. Yeah, I'm gonna win. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's alright. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, so as you can see here, it says available July 26, 2019. We look forward to seeing you in the retail version of the game. Please refer to the official website for more details. Alright, so just got to the tutorial there. Not bad.
Covers challenge.
Alright, that wasn't bad.
Life fiber override! Cowboy, Juket!
Hello.
Come at me! I'll cut you all into strips!
Get ready. Let the brawl begin.
Take this! Take this! I'm not done yet! Savor it thoroughly! This is I'm not done yet! It's not wide open! I caught you! There! You're open! Savor it thoroughly! This is good! That's all you got? Till I caught you! You're not worthy of my all you have that's all you got? I'm not done yet! I'm not done yet! Take this! You're not worthy of my I'm not done yet! It's not wide open! It's not wide open! That's all you got? I'm not done! I won't let you get away! It's not wide open! I'm not letting you get sick! There! You're open! Savor it thoroughly! This is
Well, I think the game, I think the game's very good. It's a little choppy in the story mode. The story mode is a little choppy, I'll give it that. But the animation's absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. I really think, I do believe this is worth the $60. I mean, I love this game. I think it's kind of a stretch, but I think I even like this game more than Jump Force. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, the fact that you get as much as you do in the demo is absolutely yeah, if you're going for a pure review, I would say it's worth your money. I mean, I do like this game a lot, and I'd be willing to bet it's only going to get better, so...
not done yet! You're not worthy of mine. Right there!
Match set!
I suggest you to turn down a little bit the audio, because I can't hear you quite well. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So, yeah, so, Basically, that's my microphone settings. I'm using the Gold Wireless, so the Sony Gold Wireless headset, which doesn't actually go well with the game settings, like natural sound. So I'll try to turn it down. I will say this though. I actually made a stream review of the game. Well, not review, but my initial impressions, and I actually really like it. How much? Now, I'm sorry, I simply can't attest to the future. I can't make any presumptions on that. I mean, I can't definitively say about the future of the game, but based off the current demo product, which I'm playing, I would definitely say it's worth the $60 to pre-order it. And then outside of that, if you do want to invest more money into the season pack, or whatever it's going to be called, the DLC packs, I feel it'd be, again, well worth your money. This game, to me, is probably the best anime game to come out this year. This, it plays very fast-paced, like Jump Force, but the thing is, it very, very, very much signed. Like, the gameplay is absolutely phenomenal. Some characters do feel a little slow, like, Gagoi, feels, a little bit slow, but Satsuki feels super fast, like, everything feels super fast-paced. Now, I will say the one thing I don't really like about this game so far is the story mode pieces of it seem to be a little choppy. And what I mean by that is the animation will sort of degrade in value, just like every certain scene. There are a few scenes when I was doing the story mode that I just felt like they could have been animated a bit better. But outside of that, this game, its gameplay is absolutely amazing. I mean, it's literally like an 8. It's literally an 8 or 9 out of 10. I can't even explain it. It's just that amazing. I also really like, I know a lot of people don't really care for this, but I actually really like the option to put it on English audio. I primarily watch dubbed content, as I went through the trouble of subbing to Funimation and, you know, getting my subscription and all that. But I think the game is really good. I would say that if you're a little skeptical on the game, I can understand that, because there have been games like Jump Force, which I personally pre-ordered the Gold Edition, or the Ultimate Edition, which is $100, and, well, we can see how that game turned out. I would say that this game is very much so worth betting some money on, though. Definitely pre-order it, because at the very least, you have access to the full roster of characters, at least initially, of course. Also, did you already watch Kill la Kill? Yes and no. I watched it, but I watched it a long time ago. I've not watched it recently, and I'll be completely honest with you, I've forgotten pretty much everything that happens. I remember the first 2 episodes, and that's it. So no, I am gonna have to rewatch the show itself, but in terms of the game itself, I absolutely am in love with it. I personally have already pre-ordered the game, and I really do feel like if you were to pre-order it, it would not be a disappointment to you. This is one game that, and especially, and I feel a lot of people look over this, for a demo game that literally anybody can download for free, it's absolutely phenomenal, all the content it gives you. It gives you the versus mode, both against a bot and local, so you can have your friend come over and play it with them. You can do the covers challenge, which is basically 1 versus 100 free-for-all. Well, not free-for-all, but 1 versus 100. And it's absolutely crazy. And of course, it's got a time attack aspect on it. so I really like that. Outside of that, it does have a few there's a few moments in the story mode, or at least the first chapter I played, where, again, it's not, I wouldn't say it's bad, but the animation quality has definitely dropped down. But the game's combat is where it really shines. You can tell it takes some things from Jump Force's Leavings. For an example, Jump Force is a very fast-paced game, even for the fighting. Even for a fighting game, it's very fast-paced. Whereas with games like Mortal Kombat, you can sort of stall out a little bit, and you can block a lot longer. Jump Force is crazy fast-paced. I mean, I've had 2-minute matches, not games, 2-minute matches in Jump Force before. In this game, I don't feel will be any different. As far as pure aesthetic goes, I like this game more because of, A, their special attacks that have full animations to them. I like that. But also, just the feel of the game. And it's sort of hard to define this, but when I say the feel of the game, I mean, how does it feel like actually playing it, if that makes any sense? And it feels phenomenal. For an example, when I say I feel the game, playing a character that you feel is a little slow, be it because they just have a bigger character model or what have you, but Lady Satsuki feels like she's a very fast, agile character. And, I cannot get over that. I mean, I previously did a time attack in my first stream of this game. I want to buy the game, but it bothers me that if I can't have the limited edition from America, I'll have to download it. That's sort of true. That is sort of true. But what I would say to that is, from personal experience, as someone who primarily buys games online, I will say that buying online is the way to go. However, honestly, even if you buy the disc, it's a bit more trouble for two reasons. One, you still have to wait for the game to download. As soon as you put it in, the game will be downloading. Unless, of course, you just, like, put it in, turn off the PS4, and then go and do something else. Then I guess you wouldn't really be sitting there waiting for the download. But, the download still occurs. And outside of that, it's just a little annoying, because one thing I think the thing that really has me going for online games is the fact I can switch between so many games without actually having to change discs. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you're switching games as constantly as I am, like you're playing 2 to 3 games every hour, just because you have so many games you like playing, I cannot begin to explain just how phenomenal it is, not having to actually, just like, all you gotta do is close the application, and it does that automatically for you, and you can start up the next one. You don't gotta take out the disc, put the disc in the box, and then do the same with the next one, and the next one, and the next one. No, none of that. So, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. As far as recommendations, I would definitely recommend this. I would definitely recommend this. Now, I will say that I'm not as huge a fan as I could be, because again, I've forgotten basically all of Kill la Kill, and I haven't watched it in so long. But outside of that, like, just as someone who doesn't really know Kill la Kill that well anymore, or remember, I guess I should say, I mean, the game has enough here to make me feel, A, entertained, and that's what's really most important here, is you want to be entertained playing the game, because that's why you're really playing it. And 2, is it gives me enough information about the story itself. Oh, okay. If I have the disc, I don't have to download the game, at least online, update and free DLC. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I don't really know exactly what's going on there. Unless maybe like you bought it used. If you bought it used, I guess, then it doesn't have to download. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's been about 2 years since I bought a game at a store, like a physical copy of a game. I just go digital now. But yeah, no, the game's absolutely amazing. I was actually about to go ahead and wrap up the recording here because I'm gonna go take my dog out for a walk. But I mean, seriously, thank you for joining me and having a conversation with me. It does feel nice to be able to have a valid conversation with someone about opinions of a video game about to come out and sort of discuss your thoughts. Final conclusion, I would say probably wait on the DLC packs until they come out individually, but I would say at least for the time being, you should definitely get the game. But really, thank you so much. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you very much to Andrea Labate, I hope I didn't butcher that name, for having a conversation with me during the stream, giving me someone to talk to. I've been your host, Julian Charisma, signing out. See you guys next time. Have a good one, and have an amazing, wonderful day.